with me as well. This is a little
What's
update
up?
on the portal.
Portal has changed a lot. As you can
Yes.
see, it's starting to branch out, like, parts of the portals, like, go into the ground almost, and it's almost like, if you look up too up in the sky, after the rocket launch, obviously, it caused this little crack in the sky. Probably this thing's gonna grow as time goes by, so... We just
Yesterday,
gotta like make sure we keep an eye on this thing as each day goes by.
Yeah, like yesterday this thing was like a small little, it was just like a little glowing ball, but now it's just like a, more like an open portal.
Because yesterday, we were playing yesterday, I pointed out that there was this warp in the sign, which this is where the sign was, obviously, and it's not been replaced with this glowing orb. With like branches branching out in certain directions.
Yeah.
I know a lot of, and what if we found even more? What if we found like elders in other places like Retail Row?
Oh, what? Watch out behind you. There's two people.
Oh.
Shoot.
You want to kill him?
Yeah, dude. Don't want to die.
That's good.
Oh shoot. Got up. Yeah, just throw him, dude. Just, like, he's building up. Build the top. Top. Ah. Oh, well, we got a little glimpse of it.
Yeah. That was that little portal right there. I think it.
Man, that sucks.
I'm pretty sure that portal's gonna change as time goes by, for sure.
That's definitely.
And also, I wonder what's gonna happen to that little crack, or technically another portal in the sky. I really don't know.
I have no idea either, dude.
It's probably gonna be like something that's gonna be useful for season 5.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see if we can get some more intel on that. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. See if we can like search other areas. Yeah, let's well, Potato.
I know after the missile launch just yesterday, a lot of people went to the bunkers to see if the bunkers had changed in any way, so we'll check that out.
Yeah, let's well, I forgot he's not in party. But yeah, we're gonna try and go to Anarchy Acres and kind of inspect on the tail. You want to do that?
You know what?
Go to Anarchy Acres.
I actually remember all the during the event. There were certain areas where the rocket started popping out of because it was teleporting across the map. Let's go investigate the areas to see if we can find any loopholes.
Yeah, but first, before we go look at those other portals, let's check out the tail in Anarchy, if you want to do that.
Alright, I remember one, it was, let's go check this one out.
Which one?
Obviously, and the back of the rocket disconnected and landed in here, so.
But, like, I'm gonna look around it a little bit and see what the purpose of it is.
Let's see if there's like anything. This is very weird when it comes to things that can happen. This wasn't gonna be the thing that I was thinking of when it comes to things like this.
Okay, so the rocket's over here, right here, the end of it.
This is part of the rocket.
Seems like you can break the rocket.
This was part of it. This was the
I wonder what happens if you break it
or something. There's nothing weird about it.
No?
Let's
so I guess
let's go to the Wailing Woods bunkers up over here.
Okay. Watch out, there's a guy right there beside you, by the way.
Oh, okay. What is that? Oh, no. Getting up.
Right here. Get your weapon. Here. Use these.
I don't know.
Watch out, he's right there. Behind that, he's running towards us now. Oh, I got 80 something off of him. Can't do no researching if we're constantly dying. Okay. Hey dude, I'm gonna invite you to a party so we don't like end up skipping out during the loading screen. Oh, you sent me one. Shoot. Okay. Alright, there we go.
Alright, so we got a party chat or not?
Well, we can stay in game chat, but the party, like, you know, when we're on the loading screen, it won't, like, cut out or anything like that.
Yeah. But yeah, what do you think's gonna be the theme for season 5?
I've heard some things about people saying it's gonna be more like a dinosaur era type of theme, or
because if you look at where the whirlpools took place, like Loot Lake, Tilted Towers, that little dinosaur footprint, and I think over Anarchy Acres at one point, I think that could be some areas where like it could be taking effect via season 5.
Yeah.
Like, what if Tilted Towers becomes like a cowboy town? What if that little area, the dinosaur footprint, actually turns into like a dinosaur era type area? Or Loot Lake, like Pirates. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. What if the lake expands?
Oh. Like they expand the lake, not just in Loot Lake. It would like go into different areas of the map. They already kind of do that, because with Loot Lake there are certain creeks or certain waterfalls that if you look at them and you follow them, they actually go to certain areas of the map.
Alright, well, let's go check it out.
Alright, you want to go to the bunker in Wayland Woods?
Yeah.
Let's check that out just to see if it changed or not.
Alright. So for whoever's watching, just show your friends this. That way you guys can like figure out a couple of stuff about Portal as well.
Yeah. What if we find out some things about Portal that some people haven't even found out about yet?
Yeah, I mean, if we find something out, I mean, like, make the video go viral and let everybody you know.
Yeah, put out one of your social medias, like, that'd be a good way to, like, expand it out to the public.
Yeah.
Let's actually every day, Benji, how about we go every single day and check out together if the Portal and Lonely expands or anything.
Alright, that sounds good.
That sounds good. Let's do like a daily checkup on the Lonely Lodge. front portal. If that changes, like, starts bleeding out, like, certain parts, like, history, because a lot of people say it's, like, time travel based.
Yeah.
If that's true, it's gonna probably, like, affect it.
So basically, I would say we could start a channel off of, basically
Just
doing some
about, like,
research.
what could happen and, like, checking up on, like, all the photos that have been found and all that.
Yeah, that would be good. Hey, I think, all these artifacts, how, like, you have, like, the crab, and then you have, that over there, it looks like some kind of a cat or a dog or something. What if these animals, are a significant part of what's going to happen in,
Oh, you mean those are gonna be, like, areas of the portal?
I mean, it could, or those certain type of, structures.
I'd really love it if it was, like,
something.
Egyptian themed. What if it was?
Yeah, I think there has to be something with the beach type thing, you know what I'm saying?
There has to be something more important with the, this thing right here, because if you look behind here, look. Look over here. It shows these, like, coordinates just right here.
Hey, those are directions.
Right?
Yeah, you see those arrows?
People have been trying to find out where these directions go to.
Wait a minute. Okay,
It looks like
no, dude. I think that's the directions of the portal. You know where the rocket shot off into the portal?
Yeah.
I think that's the directions. You know how you have the zigzags and stuff like that? I don't know. I'm not
This
really
could be like them predicting like the portals to where they could be. Yeah. And at the top right here, the top area right there with the what it looks like a big giant telescope. This could be either the villain base, the superhero base, or it could be just a significant part of the map, or it could even be right here.
Yeah.
Where that points to. That zigzag line could be the top portal in the sky.
Yeah, I wonder what that little circle is though. Like, is that where where Lonely is? Like that little circle, you know how the portal's opening there?
Yeah, what if it's like the Lonely Lodge portal points to specific other portals?
So it goes from Lonely. What if that circle is Lonely? And you could go from there and walk out.
It's pointing it's pointing to like left, right, and right some more. It's pointing like down, up, right, and a little left.
Is there anything out in these areas like around the edge right here? On the map?
Now let's check out over there, yeah. See if there's anything important.
So let's do zigzag. Okay. I wonder what those zigzags
We're actually okay.
What?
Yeah. Oh. What the come over here, dude. What is this? What the crap? I've never seen this before.
There's that building, and then there's another one where my marker is. You see that?
This looks like this could be like a cathedral or something. Probably just a house or something.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's just a house or if it's
looks like it's like under construction.
Hey, what's that place down there? Is that just a regular house, like one of those loot houses or whatever? Yeah, it looks like it is.
Place out. This looks like this place has been built on. Like this is all like building materials. It's like someone was here to build all of this.
It had to be one of the characters. I wonder if this was here
has to be like,
during season 3.
What if this is like either like the visitor or someone that like decided to build the rest of this house?
What about the travel?
There has to be something. There has to be something. And plus, this place is edible, like editable. So I can do this. I can take out the window. I can do this. I can add the window back. Why would they add this whole place be like changeable in any form?
I mean, they do that with several of the structures, but I mean, I don't know anything significant.
This is odd though. I wouldn't. like guessed this in my life.
What's I'm trying to figure out if that over there is just a regular loot house or if that's an actual like, you know, just building like
But
over there
this is
to
weird.
your.
This is like extremely weird.
Look, 331 right now. See that house over there? Is that just one of those regular loot houses?
Let's go check that out.
Alright.
But yeah, I've never seen this before. It's like an under construction building.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. And then there's like this.
It looks like someone attempted to like finish an actual building project.
Look on the map right now, and you see where my blue marker is.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if that's a building structure or if that is that cat or whatever that we saw earlier, or fox or whatever that is.
Pretty sure that it is. Yeah. Let's go check that out. Check that out.
Yeah, this is just a regular loot house.
Those houses you can move for treasure chest.
Yeah, wait, let me get those pads real quick. We can use those for further investigation.
But I've never seen this place before. It looks totally organic to everything in the map. But it's like the top part of the house is like under construction. It looks like someone actually in the builders, like, or in the dev team actually went into Fortnite and built something that coincided with this.
Why would they create things that people would not go to though, so far off the map, like on the side?
Yeah, and was that little staircase that led up to on top on that building yours? Right here, over here. Is this yours? You built that?
Yeah, I built that one staircase. Yeah, I built that there, so I could get up there.
Just checking. But this whole other area is like, I would not guess this in my life.
I didn't even know this stuff was out here, to be honest with you.
I didn't even know this existed either. I don't even think this existed prior to the rocket launcher.
I don't know.
Let's go to the Fox. Let's go to the Fox.
Yeah, let's see what that. I've never been to it yet, so I mean I don't really know what's in it. Or...
I've been to it before.
Okay.
Like, why are these monuments here? There's the Fox in Wailing Woods. There's a Crab and Moisty Mire, and then there's I don't know. I was like,
there's another. I think it's like a.
There's a llama junction as well.
Yeah. But it's made out of metal. See, notice this is made out of brick. The llama's made out of metal, and then the what's the other thing?
These have to mean something, you know.
And then the crab's made out of wood.
This is weird. I have not seen this before. I have not. I'm talking about that house. I've not seen it in my life. Like, this is a totally new thing I've ever seen. Is it okay to have my mind blown from that house?
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, I didn't even
I've
know
not
it was there.
seen that in my life. It's... What is it? That's weird. I have no words. I'm speechless at this point.
Is there something
So we
up
see
there?
that we see the portal in Lonely actually grow, and this portal in the sky is technically changing if you think about it, and it's actually affecting the map in some ways. Why would that old look at this? If you look at the way the house is being built, that house over there, it kind of looks like an old-fashioned type house.
Yeah.
Kind of looks very old-fashioned. That could like lean towards like time travel and all that.
Yeah, going back to the past. Instead of more futuristic stuff, we're going back to older stuff.
Like old things. Oh my god, this is so weird.
But I mean, like, I think there's like a mixture. You know how you have the hop rocks and all that futuristic stuff, and the meteors and all that. It has to lead to something.
They could be like going back in time to like the old stuff for just season 5.
I mean, like the meteors.
Yeah, but also,
lead back
what if they
to,
also incorporate some skins that were in like season 1 to season 2?
They could. I mean, like the meteors could lead up to something with dinosaurs. You know.
Yeah.
So.
But the whole event yesterday was weird. I've not seen things like that in my life. I'd say this game is the most like it's the game that would give you the most attention to detail in anything.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't look like it, it gives you the most attention to detail when it comes to mysteries. Even though this is like the most popular game of 2017 onward.
Yeah.
It's very weird how they add so many mysteries and so many items that some people have not even seen ever in Fortnite.
Yeah, I mean, like, the
mysteries that people haven't even solved yet, like the bunker. And a lot of people have pointed out that exact little coordinates area. That area on the back of the on the back of that, it makes a lot of sense what that coordinates would lead to.
Yeah, I think for the rest of the games we play, we should go on the very outside of the map and see like what's on the outside.
Yeah, let's go to the very outside of the map and let's see if there's anything that could lead to this monstrosity.
You know where Greasy's at? In that area?
Yeah.
Like, look between Greasy.
Let's go
and
look at the
Flush.
footprint. Let's go to the footprint up in Greasy.
Yeah, we could do that.
Cause isn't that footprint in Greasy?
I'm not sure.
We'll check. We'll see. We'll fly over Greasy, and if that's not there, then we'll just go past it.
But I mean, if you see the evolution of the change of or the evolution of the characters, like you went from just a regular character into, you know, the Black Knight, into the
it's been It's like the evolution of like how modern the skins are getting. Like it used to be like a knight, and then it's like a modern day assassin, John Wick, and now it's like some futuristic type superhero, Omega.
So something futuristic might happen. Something.
And plus, if you also look at the way they do the last skin in their battle passes, it's always a black and red character. Well, not last season's, but it's always a character wearing black. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's like they're leading towards something with that. I don't get it.
I mean, there could be something evil that could come over. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
What if it's like a battle between the old and the new? Like we see old areas come back, like half of Dusty, like above Dusty Divot, we'll see Dusty Depot return, or like areas that we haven't seen in like ever come back in some shape or form.
Yeah, that would be nice, man.
Like they kind of did that with Dusty Divot to make it like fit season 4-esque, but season 5 and what could happen.
Oh shoot, there's somebody right here. Oh, he's crouching. He's friendly.
Oh, he's friendly. He's friendly.
Oh shoot! No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. He's pulling that car.
He is not friendly in the slightest.
Oh, he just jumped down.
He left?
Never mind. Oh yeah.
Oh, they're two bright brown ones.
Yeah.
I hit him.
Aw. I couldn't hit him with that deagle, bro. We didn't have no good weapons.
How did we place third place with doing nothing? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
I guess we were just doing our own thing and then we realized, oh, we're in like the top 3.
Yeah.
Where do you think we should go? Like, we have like Moisty Mire, which I checked, and there's like no portal there. There's like no significant thing to it. But I'm pretty sure since the warp holes were like Tilted Towers, Loot Lake, Moisty Mire, and that little footprint, I think there's Snobby Shores and Greasy Grove. I think those are important to Season 5 in a weird way. I'm saying weird way because it's Fortnite. It's always going to be weird in some way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, let's go check the footprint, see if it's changed.
Alright.
Alright, so where could that it looks like
I was
it
thinking
could
about
be.
going somewhere like after we did the footprint, like somewhere around this area.
Oh, it looks like it's over here. I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it.
What?
I found the footprint.
Okay.
Let's go there, let's go there.
Have you been to the? Yeah, never mind. I've been to that area. Okay.
You've never been to the dinosaur footprint?
I don't think I have.
Well, it'll probably be your first time, so let's go.
And later we should like find out what are down in these areas. You know, like on offside. Like, what about this big dirt patch right here? Like, what's that? You know.
We'll check that next match, but we gotta, let's check the areas that we saw the rocket pop out of and go to in the little event. So let's go to that area.
And what if we end up finding like some kind of bunker that nobody even knows on the side, or some kind of?
Then we're gonna be the top best teams for Fortnite content.
Oh, by the way, whoever's watching this, if we do find anything, I have all rights to the video. So if you want to use it, you're gonna have to shoot me up a message. Let me know.
I mean, you do have all rights to the video, so
Yeah, I have the rights for the video. So I mean, like, you don't want nobody stealing your stuff. So I mean, just think about it.
Alright, nothing's changed at all.
Wait a minute.
What?
This footprint. I think what kind of animal.
You're trying to connect it to something?
Yeah.
What do you think it could be from?
I don't know. By looking at the footprint, it looks like some kind of duck, like some kind of bird thing or whatever.
You know what? No, it could be the Moisty Merman. It could be the Moisty Merman skin.
But what if you think about what if you think about dinosaurs? You know how a T-Rex has like 3 fingers or whatever.
This could actually be a dinosaur footprint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, because it looks a lot like one, and then you have stuff that kind of leads up to something like that.
Yeah, I think we're onto something when it comes to this.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's, where do you want to go? And check out.
Let's go through the edge and see what we can find.
See if we can find any evidence, because we found that house that was under construction.
Wait a minute. We should follow the direction of the dinosaur, or if it is a dinosaur, the footprint.
Oh, let's go. Alright, let's follow where the first toe goes from. Alright.
Let's see if there's like any evidence of something else somewhere.
Has been moving around recently.
Because if there's not another footprint somewhere, then it has to be something flying.
Yeah, it has to be something that could fly in some shape or form. But where the footprint's leading me is going to take all the way from Tilted Towers, past Loot Lake, and past Dusty Divot, going past Tomato Town, and going all the way to Wailing Woods.
What if the circle, or what if one of the marks, like on the bunker, like the little pattern, what if that is connected to the dinosaur footprint?
What if it's connected to the portals and dinosaur footprint? What if it's connected to everything that's been happening recently?
So it had to come through Snobby, around down the edge right there, wrap around, and now it's taking us to the chain of Tilted Towers. And then you know how Tilted goes on a straight, and then it turns. You know how the lines on the little thing on the bunker kind of has like a significant turn in it. That could be where Lonely Lodge is. You know how it goes back out to the portal right there.
So this footprint could lead to something. But if you go on straight, it leads all the way near either Wailing Woods or Moisty.
Well, let's get to doing it.
It makes sense, if you think about it.
So looks like the footprint by looking on the map. It looks like it's going this way. Kind of tilted a little bit this way.
So it's kind of going perpendicularly to where the footprint last was. Oh, holy crap! It goes all the way to the superhero base up in Lonely Lodge.
Yeah, like around the bottom of Lonely Lodge, like at this house.
Alright, let's go. Next match, let's go to Lonely Lodge. And let's, about where the portal was, because that is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Where the, area of, hero base is.
I'm wondering what this is right here. See on the map right here, that little thing? I'm wondering if that's just a rock or a meteor hole or what.
Ooh, yeah. That looks like a house, honestly.
Yeah, like that house right there, but like what's on the outside of it? That little hole right there.
Oh, let's go check that out. Well, it's gonna be in the store.
Yeah, true.
So
we can check it out next time. For sure.
We're like kind of looking over the whole map to see if we could find anything.
I wish there was like a game mode thing or something, you know, where you could just go on the map and not have to worry about the storm or anything. Actually check it out.
Yeah, not have to worry about the storm or anything, yeah. Alright, go.
Okay. Alright, somebody's shooting.
Let's go to Try Hard City. Let's go to Try Hard City. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because that's where it first hit. If you look at it in retrospect.
I mean, like, the meteor hit there before, so I'm wondering if, like...
A meteor did hit there before. And so it could mean something. Could be here. Because if you look at the leaked files, there is a Cowboy Saloon doorway.
Mm-hmm.
So this could be where that Cowboy Saloon doorway could be located.
Yeah.
Just think.
Check
We have so much room to think in this whole game, and we need to like speculate, theorize, and everything. I feel like we're jumping on the Fortnite bandwagon at this point. Like no joke. Like no joke.
I know.
Like I feel like we're starting to like finally like join in on the Fortnite craze fully. Like all I did was go. Oh,
Let's see, bro.
That's where I'm at. Oh yeah. I'm dead.
I didn't. We were
Did
scared
you kill
anyways.
yourself or not? Oh.
I only had like 28 mats, so.
What time period do you think is going to be included in season 5?
What time period?
Since it could be time travel related in like universe potholes, it could be time travel. So if it is time travel, what time period would you like to see in there?
Judging from the footprint, the meteors, and the structures, it could be going back to the Jurassic era. So.
It could be.
Because I mean, like, I don't know any other time zone or era that it would go back to besides the Jurassic one. Because I mean, it's
Alright, let me tell you something. Alright, so if you look at files, the models of the game, you can actually find a saloon doorway with two looks like bull heads, like two cow heads, like is usual in the Western type theme. So I'm thinking it could also house some Western themes and the likely candidate for that western theme to take place is Tilted Towers.
Well, what if it's a mixed time era? Like, what if they put all different events past and put it in there? Like, you have
like like when Cleopatra became Queen of Egypt, or like the fall of Egypt, or Rome taking over Egypt. Like, take like other time periods and add some sort of historical importance to it. Like,
look at the
what were the
costume.
Romans doing at the time?
Look at the costumes they're
Egyptians
doing right now. You see the costume in the item shop right now? That's an Egyptian type of
No, if you look at it, it looks like a Norse mythology type thing, because you know, it's like Norse tattoos. It has
like a
Viking armor, and also,
you know, like the Black Knight, like the, you know, the Dark Knight or whatever that they came out with, that costume. Like I'm saying, you could go from there, and then you went from there to like John Wick, which is modern, and then you went to the astronaut, which is more advanced, and then you went to what we are now.
So we might be going back in time. It might be a loop. Yeah.
Now that we're getting.
But yeah, this but the Battlehound looks like it could be Norse mythology.
Yeah.
It could. Well, if that could be a sign for like a Norse type theme, what other skins could they add to fit with the time periods that could be in the game?
You know the one time period where it had like the man that was a plant, and then you had the glider that looked like some kind of dinosaur or something like that.
Oh, so that could be like a hint yet again for a sort of Jurassic type of a time period.
But then you had the Chinese type thing where they have the dragon.
Yeah, which they incorporated somewhat into season 3 when it first started. It was like kind of like Chinese time period.
Couldn't that be what the footprint is? Is the dragon? You think?
Ooh, it could not. It could possibly. So here's my theories of what the footprint could belong to. A dragon, which was from the season 3 Chinese time period type deal, which was in the beginning of season 3. It could be the giant version of the merman skin, or it could also be a T-Rex from the Jurassic time period.
Yeah.
It could be. There's a lot of possibilities to what that footprint can belong to. I'm guessing dragon 100%.
Yeah. But I mean, it's so confusing now.
And also, if you look at the teaser for season, not a season, but a teaser for like did you see the trailer for Playgrounds?
I don't think I did.
Well, I saw it, and it had I saw it, and it had an Egyptian pyramids plus a llama version of the Sphinx, and also a pirate style western part of the trailer. So those could be hints to season 5 in some way.
I'm thinking we're probably going way back to the Egyptian era, because
I'm possible it's like one part of the map it's gonna be way back in Egyptian time, another half of the map is gonna be Jurassic time period, or another part of the map is gonna be like old western, which would be cool. Like the top left, like, okay, if you look at the map, the area that houses Pleasant Park, like if you cut that into just its own area, that could be Egyptian. If you go to the bottom down, you go down and you cut the footprint into its own square area, that portion of the map could be Jurassic time period.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait. I got an idea. You know those little structures we just saw?
Yeah?
That could be where the zones are.
Ooh, those could be where the zones could be housed?
Because you have the crab, and that's like a Caribbean type of
the
setting.
fox.
The pirates and stuff, and then you have the fox. What is the fox?
Yeah. And the llama since it was shown as the Sphinx in the teaser, that could be a hint to Egyptians.
Well, I'm gonna look at what kind of real quick. I'm gonna look up what time period were foxes known for.
Because if you look at time periods where the animals were, like llamas, they were in the Egyptian time periods. So that could be a hint to Egyptians. The crabs were mostly in Caribbean eras, and they were mostly referenced during the Caribbean era, aka pirates. And also the fox, I don't know. It could be Norse. It could be a Norse mythology type thing.
Yeah.
It could be. I don't know. I'm just speaking out. I'm just guessing out of my butt here.
Yeah. What time era were foxes known?
Or we might see the colonial era, like George Washington type stuff.
Let's see.
Or we might see World War II with World War II veterans, Vietnam, all this type stuff that were obviously points in history.
I'm not seeing anything right now. What? Oh, so what I said? What? Like religion or something? I don't know what religion or time.
It could be related to something in time period's sake. But if alright, I have a question to ask you.
What's the question?
If it was history related, what time period would you like the 100th tier to be? Would you like it to be Caribbean, Egyptian, or Norse?
I would probably like it to be between Caribbean and Norse. I don't know about the Egyptian. I mean, the Egyptian would be actually kind of cool, but they would have to insert a lot of sand and stuff with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's what I was trying to go by, is like one half is Egyptian, another half is Jurassic time period, another half possibly could be Norse, or even Roman, or another part could be what else?
So the
Caribbean.
Fox is known
So it's like
in Japanese religion.
Oh yeah, that top left part could be Japanese. So what if it was split up into 4 parts? Like one part was Egyptian, one part was Japanese, one part was Jurassic, and one another part was Roman. That would be awesome. Well, not Roman, but Caribbean. Like, that'd be nice.
Oh yeah. So let's get to investigate.
A lot of people are saying that during season 5, Dusty Divot is either A, gonna be turned back into Dusty Depot, or it might turn into a lake. Which I think Dusty Depot returning would sound more logical than ever.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people did love Dusty Divot. It was a popular place.
Yeah. Now, you know what? I say we go Dusty this time.
Why?
Oh, you know that middle part, the little rock there? It's open now, and there's something inside of it, and I want to check that out.
Oh, you haven't went into the middle of Dusty Divot?
Yeah, there's like a little part inside of it, and I want to see what that is.
Put it back on Duos.
Oh, it wasn't on Duos? I didn't know that. Okay.
Let's just see if anything's changed with Dusty Divot.
Alright.
What? Dragon. Dude.
Oh.
anything, it's smooth change.
Watch out, there's this dude in here as well. Still on the roads.
Someone got your head. Oh, come here. Come here, boy. Savage. He did nothing. He just ran. Oh, I just got shot at. Nice. Nice, bro, nice.
Watch out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a noob too. Nice. Oh, I'm dead. Keep peeking.
Shoot.
Oh, I'm dead. Hey, mate.
I refuse.
I'm not. He was attempting to kill you, even if he was gonna run it.
Oh my gosh. We're just trying to investigate. We're just getting blown up over here.
Yeah. Because the rocket launch was just yesterday, so things could have changed.
Somebody else coming up on me.
That was what the visitor came out of.
Something came out of this.
That's the visitor, the skin you're wearing.
Oh, the carbide. Or no, this ain't the carbide. This is...
Why do you keep saying it's the carbine?
I don't know, because I saw a name connecting it to this.
So it's not new, it's been there.
Okay, alright. Yeah, it's not. I've seen it a couple times over a time period.
I hear you.
Whoa, he one-shot me. How much health did he have? See, he had a lot of shield on.
That sucked.
Yeah, it did. Well, I got the secret battle star, so I could do that or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get the secret battle star for the next one, so I can get
Alright.
93.
Let's do that then.
You can do it as well, because you get like 10 free stars or whatever.
Which one was it?
What?
Which week is it?
I think that was like, I'm not really sure which one that one was. It might have been week 7. It might have been week 7.
What? Week 7?
I'm not really sure which one that was. It doesn't.
We've already gotten week 7, I think.
Yeah, I'm not really sure which one that one is, but if you've completed them, you'll be able to get them. But there's another one I'm going to get right here that I have not gotten yet. And I'm sure you probably haven't gotten that one.
I'm pretty sure I have.
Let's go check it out and see.
You know what? Not. Yeah, I have. Now I remember. I remember.
Alright. And then while we're down here, we're going to check something real quick.
You want to check Salty as well?
Yeah, we can check that. But, like, we can look for any clues around this area.
Alright, you go get that battle star. I'll,
Alright.
we'll meet up at Salty soon, alright?
Alright. Here it is.
They made the SMG OP, you know, like the Sauce
Yeah,
SMG.
I know.
They've made
That's
that
why
OP.
you see using it now.
I think they just want people to use it more.
Yeah, I mean, literally nobody used it anyways.
So they made it where people like it. Like, this guy named Daquan said that it's now better than it was before, and he likes it now. So I think that was their plan.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Did you notice that about the outfit?
What?
You know the bunker, how it had that little fan on it? I mean, this
Yeah?
could be nothing, but with the not the carbide, gosh, the blockbuster outfit, when I'm running, there's that little fan in the back. Like it opens and it shows the same fan that's on the bunker. I don't know if that see on behind me?
Yeah.
That little thing looks exactly the same as the bunker. See, it's
It
closed
could be
now.
just nothing.
It could, but I mean, as many ideas as you can
Don't
get.
take any
Be
chances.
somewhere.
This guy's almost season 5. You gotta like speculate as much as you can.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know, dude.
I think this pickaxe I have is was one of my favorites.
Which one? Oh, that one.
Yeah. It's cool.
How do you get that? Like, is it part of that little thing at the very end where you get your Omega?
It's
Part
a
of that
part
little
of the
book?
Omega set.
Yeah. Alright. I think we've done like a buttload of research in today. You want to actually try and win one game?
You wanna actually try and win this one?
Yeah, let's try and win this one. Because we're already
Or
like...
you're gonna use your own strategy that you taught me when we first met.
Mm-hmm.
Like the scavenging strategy you said it was.
Yeah. Now, so did you do that?
Yeah, I
On
did
the side
that.
map? Okay, I was just making sure. Did you check up there?
No, I didn't.
Okay, alright. Let's go up there then.
You want me to build a little area up to it?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
There's a chest up there no one touched.
I don't know if there's usually one in there. There might be one in that crate though, for sure.
It might be what?
That crate right there. There should be one in there.
Nah.
No.
It's just a shield.
Oh. Okay.
And I'll drink that though.
Was that a trap with it?
Yeah, it's a trap. I got one.
Yeah, there's C4 there. AR, but it's just common.
There's 4 people left.
Alright. So get up here where I'm at, and I'm gonna build a flat. Oh, you got it there? Oh wow.
It's just another suppressed SMG.
This game's gone by quite slow, actually. There's usually a chest right here.
There is sometimes a chest over there, yeah.
Have you noticed that?
I noticed what?
Like, whenever you're not looking at the portal, you don't hear anything, but once you look at it, it starts making noises. And it gets louder and louder.
I'm hearing it now.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's like a plane that's at very high altitude going.
Yeah.
It's making that brush noise.
But why does it only make it when you look at it, though? That just does not make any sense at
It
all.
sounds like, you know how like like a fan makes it like a wind noise. It kind of like has the sound of wind almost.
Dude, what if there's a black hole behind it?
Because if you look at it, you can like hear like this rumbling sort of like windy noise, you know.
The portal
You're like
to
all
the other galaxies. Yeah.
It sounds like a faraway explosion almost.
It also sounds like it could be the sound of waves, like ocean waves.
It does sound like waves. I can even hear it without even looking at it sometimes.
Wow.
I think we have found another thing, my dude.
For sure, dude.
It sounds like waves. This could mean something.
If it doesn't, I'm gonna be mad.
It also looks like an aurora borealis.
Yeah, it does.
That makes it look cool. Which I think that was their plan, to make it look cool. But you can also see cracks alongside of it, you know.
I think after this, after this match, the next match, we should go back to Lonely Lodge and listen to the sound of that portal.
See if it sounds almost identical to what that sound is.
Because
it kind of sounds like faraway waves, though. Like if you look at it for a longer time, I'd imagine the waves start sounding more and more frequent as time goes on. But I imagine that the sounds, like, you would start hearing things, like, that wouldn't be normally there in the game of Fortnite. Like, you hear, like, random noises from random places, like wind, waves.
Yeah.
Like anything that would sound out of place in Fortnite, you could hear it in that.
For sure.
It's one of the most out of place sounds in Fortnite.
Yeah.
To be honest. Like, if you look at the map, this obviously used to be populated by people. I don't know how it got wiped out, but obviously, like, there's this farmhouse with all these, like, this used to be like a functioning farm. Like, it still has crops growing, and it used to be attended. Like, horses used to be here. So, my theory is this place before the Battle Royale, this was habited. This had people living here, enjoying their lives. But what caused this whole place to become abandoned?
What's this? I'm wondering what the significance of the bunkers are. Like, what's the point of them?
But yeah. But you remember when Battle Royale first came out, a lot of people were speculating, why is the whole place abandoned? Because this looks like this was in midst of, like, its prime. It was like, it was in perfect condition and everything. Like, everything looks like it was, like, used.
Yeah, like
but
it's never been left.
No one's here, and that's weird. This could mean something.
Like, if you look at the time zones, like, you have this farm and everything, and it looks kind of, old.
It looks like it was being used at the time.
Yeah. But, like, I don't get it. Like, you have everything that looks old, but then you get to the beds, and they just look modern.
They look pampered, and they look like they were prepared for, like, the day and everything. Like, there are some things thrown around the house, like something happened. So I'm pretty sure there's a bigger significance to why everyone's not on the island.
Yeah, for sure.
It could be something to do with Season 4, or even any season, we have to be frank.
Yeah.
But we just might be hitting some more theories, and might be uncovering some more things that haven't been looked at for a while.
I got a grenade launcher. just in case like something happens to us.
Alright. What do you think? What do you think was the reason to having no one on the island?
I don't know, to be honest with you. And why is it on an island? That makes it even more
Yeah, it could have
interesting.
been anywhere. It could have been in a desert. It could have been in like a rainforest. It could have been anywhere. But they decided to go with an island of all things.
So after all, it could be a Caribbean type thing, a Jurassic type thing.
This could have been a Caribbean type island with like a Caribbean inhabitants.
Yeah. Have you ever
This
watched
could have been
Jurassic World?
Caribbean island.
Have you ever watched Jurassic World and Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
How like they're on an island, segregated from everything else.
That could be a reference to it you're trying to get to.
Could be. I'm not sure. But I would most definitely put it to a Caribbean type area though.
But whatever's happening here, it has to have some significance to something, you know.
For sure.
But I think that portal in low. But if you look at it, you start hearing waves. You start hearing waves.
Yeah.
So either A, that's just the sign of the energy from that little portal / black hole, or that could actually be the sound of another dimension, aka a Caribbean island.
Pretty much.
There's just a lot of theories to cover in Fortnite. And it's very weird how they brought them up, like all these theories.
Yeah. Sure. Okay, it's down to 11 people left now, so
Oh, that's nice. We gotta be careful.
yeah, very careful. Is that a blue pump? Yes.
That's cool. But see, this windmill's also still running. If this place was abandoned for a very long time, this would have rusted and maybe even stopped working.
But like I said, it has this old farm type thing to it.
This could have been a type of Caribbean island. Oh, let me do this.
A weird, past clustered type of island.
Yeah.
I mean, you have different time zones. Like, you have modern, which is tilted towers.
This.
You have this.
And what if they decide in the future of Fortnite they program AI? So it's like, you know, in Save the World, there's like these husks in Fortnite.
I don't know, dude. That'd be pretty interesting, to be honest.
This could. My theory is that the Battle Royale tournament. I call it tournament. Because, you know,
Oh shoot, somebody right
oh, we're
there.
getting shot at.
Oh shoot, watch out, you built in here, you built in here.
Ah! I didn't realize that until, Oh god. Oh god. I'm scared.
Shoot.
Are you down?
Watch out, above you. Don't worry about him, Yeah.
I don't like this.
Yeah, bro.
I do not like this. Ah!
Wow.
Well, let's go to Lonely one more. Let's go to Lonely again, and see if there's any significance to the wave noises that are coming from the portal.
Okay. I've finished literally all weeks but week 1. I have to.
Serious?
I'm serious. I have to get 3 kills in Flush Factory, and I got all of them, plus 10 that hasn't came out yet.
I have to search 7 chests in a single match, and then I'll get the visitor skin.
If I can like go find all the other secret battle stars, dude, I'm set. I'm literally gonna have the Omega like in a couple, like in at least an hour.
For real?
For real, dude. Like I'm already like 93. I got 6 stars on there.
Oh.
I have like I've already found like maybe I think like 2 or 3 battle stars. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8, I found 3, that's 5 more. I have to find 50 stars, 5 tiers, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Alright,
5,
let's go
that's
to party
98.
chat.
Alright. One sec. Let's go back to party chat. Yeah. Alright. So, alright. But I'm literally gonna get tier 98 in like at least an hour. And then I would have to just grind and like literally like start leveling up crap. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So what level do you have to be to get the armor? Like, is it by levels or challenges to get the armor? hmm Oh, I'm already level 61, so I'm good. Yeah. And then, alright, let's do it. Alright. Mm-hmm. So they're already talking about it. So are we late to all this? See how many tiers I can go ahead and get. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can get 1 tier. 2 tiers will be 300. Should I do it? Get 2 tiers? Should I buy 2 tiers? We're buying them. I'll probably just buy one because I don't want to feel like I'm actually cheating really bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just gonna buy one. Mm-hmm. Alright, well, let's get this started and see what we can have. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright.